doing yin this evening. So if you can set your mat up the same way, have your bolster going a long ways up your mat. Have something warm on, maybe a blanket nearby. If you've got a block, you can do what I've done and incline your bolster more. And if you haven't got a bolster, then you can put a couple of cushions down to lay back on. Bottom on the floor, slide your spine up the incline until your head rests at the top. Make sure the head doesn't fall off the back, so we want the head to be at the highest point. And then let your arms relax open. You can, if you prefer, bend your knees toward the ceiling or have your legs straight. Or you can do as I am and have your legs in butterfly. We finished last year on a slow flow yoga class, so now starting our first class with yin, and reminding ourselves that yin is a session to relax, to slow down, to try and let your the doing you, the muscles that work through the day to keep you moving, your active mind, your thinking mind, your planning, all that's going to slide to the side. Strip it all away. Feel your muscles let go of your body, so your skeleton falls more open. As you drop your body into the moment, drop your mind in with it. Whatever's gone on in your day, whatever's going on in the surface of your life, whatever is to come that you're planning for, it's still going to be there. But for now, turn your attention in, let go of all that other stuff. Dedicate this time to nourishing, clearing and resetting yourself. Breathe in belly, middle ribs, upper ribs. Exhale, upper ribs, middle ribs, all the way down to your belly. Breathing in belly, ribs, all the way up to the top of your chest. Breathing out from the top, back down. Feel the breath flowing in that way. Bringing you to fullness and then sending you back into emptiness. Another breath like that. And then press your way up towards sitting. Move your bolster off to the right side and then lay back down again. Move your bottom a couple of inches away from your bolster, so your bottom moves slightly off to the left. And then straighten out your right leg. Hold your left knee with your right hand and bring your knee across to the bolster. And if it's not high enough, you could always grab your block and put that underneath as well. Just lightly resting your hand on your knee if you can to help keep it supported there. Left arm out to the side, left chest open. We've not just tucked the knee over, but we've actually turned our pelvis onto the side. Feel there's a twist going on in your body. You can then just close your eyes. Notice where you might be gripping. So when we land in that place where we're more fully aware, landing in a space of fuller awareness, and we're not having to move and coordinate and think about what we're doing, how we engage or anything like that. We're just letting our body find the place and then become still. And then in the stillness, it allows us greater capacity to observe and to notice and to feel. Do you feel you're gripping anywhere, like on your inner thighs or your belly? Can you relax those areas? And then when you relax the gripping, where do you feel is opening? Breathe into the open space. Usually the breath is trying to open out the position of the posture is trying to open out a certain area of your body. Where does this shape feel like it's trying to open? And then can we assist that with the breath and breathe into that opening space that the pose is aiming at? A little longer there. I'm going to hold the poses a generous amount of time, allowing the surface tightness, plenty of opportunity to let go, to soften and release, so you can feel you can maybe get in deeper. Of course, if you don't need the bolster there, you can take it out. Whenever I suggest the props, it's entirely up to you whether you need them. If they stop you from getting to the point of where you feel something, then take them away. Let's go about another 30 seconds. And slowly swing the knee up, place the foot flat to the floor, pause, let the immediate sensation settle, and then you can bend the right leg up as well and carefully reposition your bottom back to the middle of the mat. Rest your knees together, take a few breaths. And then if you can easily lift the bolster up and over, then just lift it up and over. If it's a strain, then come up first and lift it so you don't strain. Move your bottom to the right, bolster is to the left. Straighten your left leg and hold your right knee with your left hand as you take the knee across. Basically the same thing on the other side. And then let's start again there. If the bolster is stopping you from going into a deeper twist that you feel you could get to and stay in easily, then take the bolster away. And you're not trying to make something happen, but see if you can just let it happen naturally. So where you find that first little bit of resistance, just pause, rest there, observe. Again, see if you can relax where is tight. And see if you can breathe into the space that you're trying to open. When you feel your body has got to that place where nothing else can relax any further in this very moment, then check in with your mind. Even do you feel like you're tensing around your forehead, or do you feel like you're tight around your brain? See if you can relax the space in your head, as if you're trying to relax the whole connection down through your nervous system. Again, about another minute here. Time if you want to go in a bit further, a bit deeper. The twist, the wringing out action of a twist felt more deeply internally, gently squeezing in on the abdominal organs. It's not that you're putting effort into squeeze. This little rotation and the squeezing in comes from relaxing your effort. The exhalation tends to lend itself to that, to the relaxing in more. So linger longer in your exhale, even pause at the end of the exhale. And again, just carefully swing the right leg back up, foot lands flat on the floor and pause. Let your pelvis land, take a moment. When you feel ready to, the left leg can bend as well. Press to your feet, move your bottom to the middle of the mat. Knees rest together. Take a few rest breaths. Take your bolster underneath the back of your pelvis. Lift your hips, pop it under, and then straighten your legs out. Make sure it feels flat, or use a block, of course. And then when your legs straighten out, if it doesn't feel in a comfortable place on your pelvis, obviously adjust it. You can take your arms in a cactus shape or overhead. We've done the little squeezing in on the abdomen, so we squeezed up the colon, ascending, descending colon. And now in this full body position, we're giving the abdominal muscles space and openness. Paul, what's up? Take him out. About another minute here. You want to feel like these yin poses are like a yoga delicacy, not something you rush through, but something you really linger in and explore the experience. Let it really be absorbed in by your senses. How does it feel? Where do you feel hot? Where do you feel cool? Internally observing the shifting, changing shape of the body. Listening in, not to the sounds from outside, but to your inner guidance. Listening to the silence. And then your feet sliding flat to the floor. And again, just pause a moment once you've got the feet flat to the floor. Press into the feet just enough to remove the bolster out. Take that away. With your pelvis on the ground, pause. And then make your way up to sitting, however is manageable for you. I'm going to turn around to face the bolster. Make sure you've got something soft for your knee. So a few different options for the bolster here. If you can step your right foot forwards toward the right edge of your mat and then lunge forward. So option one, you can have the bolster for your hands to rest on in this lunge. One knee is bent, the other leg is out behind. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me, that took me by surprise. Option two, maybe if you're a bit more open and you want more support, you can sink into rest on the bolster. And then you barely need to use your arms much at all. We'll stay on straight arms, or I'm going to stay on fists actually, and then there's not as much pressure through the wrists for about a minute, that's all. And again, you can just close your eyes, breathe into the open space. Relax it more as you exhale. Stretch your hips back, slide the right leg down behind and step the other foot forwards. You want the stride to be one where the ideal alignment is knee about in line with ankle. So for example, if you're here, you're going to be more in a splits position. And if you're here, you're going to be more strained in your legs. So try and get it so your foot's about level with your knee, thereabouts. Again, you can have the bolster or blocks under your hand, or you can rest forwards onto it. Have a sense of trying to lengthen forwards through your belly, through your chest. Close your eyes, see where you feel the most, and breathe to where you feel. Like your breath is being drawn to sensation. Maybe it gets drawn to the sensation of opening, in which case your breath helps you to open more and to relax it more. Or maybe you breathe more to the area which feels a bit tighter or compressed, and see if you can relax the feeling around that compression. And draw your hips back, let the left leg slide back, then roll your bolster further forwards. We'll come into pigeon. For pigeon, start with the right leg shin diagonally underneath, so the knee is poking out to the right, the foot is poking out to the left. So if you were looking from above you on the ceiling, you'd see your right knee out to the side and the foot out to the left. Okay, and if you struggle with this position and it hurts your knee, then you can come instead, you can come round onto your back and do figure 4 with the left foot on the bolster. If you can't bend your knee enough to get your ankle onto your knee, then instead, final alternative is bring the sole of your right foot inside the left leg, maybe supporting the outer knee, and bend forwards from there. Okay, so one of those, pigeon pose is your first port of call, and then you can just lay forwards onto the bolster. And then notice the relationship you have with sensation. So when you felt the pose in your hip or your buttock, or wherever you felt it, when you came in, what's your reaction to that? See if you can develop a healthy, understanding and friendly relationship with the sensation. Becoming friends with it so you can work together to try and ease it and to try and develop it, developing its ability to find release. and then just come upwards with your upper body, roll toward the right side and bring your knees together, and then come onto all fours. And if you're on your back, you don't need to do that. If you're on your back doing figure four stretch, then instead just have your feet flat on the floor. So let your pelvis either have a little wag or just remain on hands and knees so you feel the release. And go to the left side. So as the left leg comes forwards, shin diagonal across the mat. And from a bird's eye view, you'd see the left knee poking out to the left side and your foot out to the right side. Roll the right hip closer toward the floor so you feel more flat across the back of your pelvis. Ease your way in. And remember, the first principle of yin yoga is you're just finding for the resistance, known as the edge, and you pause. When you find the resistance, pause. When the edge melts away and dissolves and you need to go a bit deeper, then go in deeper. But become, rather than trying to make something happen, remember you're just allowing it to happen naturally, following in. So you become just an active participant in this experience, following rather than leading. So now that edge feeling for me has eased off, so I'm going to drop in a little lower. But I'm just following and being guided by my body, sensation, and an intuitive knowing, a connection. And then again, slowly make your way up. Roll towards your left hip, bring the knees together, and come onto hands and knees. Let's pause there. Bring both legs round in front. Drape your legs over your bolster. Have your legs slightly apart. And then fold forwards toward the bolster. So if you've got a block and you need it, you could put the bolster in front and take your forehead down onto the bolster. Or a bit further than the bolster. Or you could just let your head relax down. Whatever feels nice for you. And maybe it is that you don't even get near the block, in which case it's fine, just be a bit more upright. make your way up. Finishing off with your blanket over you if you've got one, lying all the way down. Keep the bolster underneath the back of your knees. And then when you've got yourself comfortable, become still. Feel your body relaxing into the comfort of stillness. Being held by the earth beneath you. Relaxing everything so the energy that now flows a little more freely. You can feel more sensation, or just follow these open channels as if you're following healing energy flowing through you. Be open to healing energy flowing through you. You don't need to think about it anymore, just let it happen, continue naturally on its own as you go into quietness inside, just naturally soaking up the benefits of the practice, the benefits of non-effort. And then wriggle your fingers and your toes. One foot at a time up onto your bolster so you can push it away. Turn to your side. And make your way up to sitting. Legs can be straight or crossed. Sit on your bolster if you need to. Take one hand down to the floor, lift your other arm up and over, and a little side stretch. The arm that's in the air is going to drop down to the opposite ear, come up to centre, and then draw your head away from the arm that's down. You don't have to have your hand here. You could just let the head fall on its own. The arm that's on your ear comes down to the floor, side bend. Let your hand drop down to the opposite ear, come upright, and then draw your head away to the other side. Release your hands, let your head come back up, give your shoulders a little roll round. Place one hand on top of the other over the centre of your chest, bow in a little, thanking your body for its efforts this evening. Sharing kindness with yourself and others. And continuing on this path, this journey of yoga, to try and become the best version of ourselves, for ourselves and for others. Hands in prayer, the good in me bows to the good in you. Namaste.